President Trump is stepping up for his party to campaign for the man he once called Lyin Ted. The incumbent Republican is running against El Paso Democratic Congressman Beto O'Rourke in a race that is closer than many would expect in Texas, something Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell echoed Tuesday.
I think Ted's got a competitive race by all indications. We certainly expect to win in Texas, but I think he does have a competitive race.
Joining me now is Dallas Morning News political writer Gromer Jeffers. Gromer, thank you so much for being with us. Between Senator McConnell and cabinet member Mick Mulvaney saying Senator Ted Cruz isn't likable enough, what does it tell you that national Republicans are expressing concern about this race?
Well, it tells you a couple of things. I mean, a year ago, saying that this race was competitive was unheard of. But I think what's going on here is that it's still a red state, it's still a Republican state, but they're trying to wake up a sleepy conservative electorate in many ways, at least with this race. And they want to let conservatives know that, hey, Cruz is in danger. Beto O'Rourke is running a remarkable campaign. He's outraising the incumbent. He has much more money than he does. And polls show that, in some polls, O'Rourke is only 2 points behind. Again, that is remarkable in what's a red state and a state where most other statewide Republicans are having an easy time.
I'm going to tell you something else that is remarkable. Politico is reporting that Texas Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick went to the White House to ask to please send President Trump to campaign for Ted Cruz. Now, that is surprising because of the harsh words they had for each other in 2016. We want to play some of that sound.
Why do you lie?
Donald, adults learn not to interrupt each other.
Why do you lie?
Donald learned.
You pushed him.
Donald, adults learn not to interrupt each other.
Yeah, I know. You're an adult.
Matter of principle, and I'll tell you.
Single biggest liar. You probably are worse than Jeb Bush. You are the single biggest liar.
They asked Ted, Lyin Ted. I call him Lyin Ted. He holds the Bible high, and then he goes down, he puts the Bible down, and then he lies.
Trump posting on Twitter, "Be careful, Lyin Ted, or I will spill the beans on your wife." Cruz firing back, posting, "If you try to attack Heidi, you're more of a coward than I thought."
I don't get angry often. But you mess with my wife, you mess with my kids, that'll do it every time. Donald, you're a sniveling coward, and leave Heidi the hell alone. Donald doesn't like strong women. Strong women scare Donald.
And so he picked as a presidential candidate a running mate, but he has no chance to win. So that's the first in the history of our country, folks. Ted, Lyin Ted, I want to congratulate you.
This man is a pathological liar. Donald Trump is a serial philanderer, and he boasts about it. This is not a secret. He's proud of being a serial philanderer.
Honestly, he may have ruined his political career. I feel so badly. I feel so bad. He'll come and endorse over the next little while. He'll come and endorse because he has no choice. But I don't want his endorsement. What difference does it make? I don't want his endorsement.
I mean, that's a lot of bad blood there. I mean, whether or not the hatchet is buried, are Texas voters likely to care that Mr. Trump and Cruz are former campaign rivals?
Well, some of them will. I mean, Tanya, that's a lot of stuff, by the way.
That is a lot of stuff.
I was at a couple of those debates. But I tell you, Cruz has a problem with Trump voters because at the 2016 Republican National Convention, he failed to endorse him during his primetime convention speech. The next morning at the Texas delegation breakfast, they let him have it. So there are voters who still remember that he was slow to endorse Trump. They haven't forgiven him for that yet. So a Trump visit is designed to wash away all that. And that's why the Lieutenant Governor, Dan Patrick, wants the president down in Texas campaigning for Cruz, because he wants to send Trump voters a message, hey, I know in the past we disagreed, but this guy is all right.
So win or lose, Beto O'Rourke is polling strongly for a Texas Democrat. Is the support that he's generating likely to carry over to other Democrats on the ballot, do you think?
It will, particularly down-ballot candidates in some of these congressional races. In Congressional District 32 in Dallas, Pete Sessions is in a tough race against Colin Allred. Culberson in Houston, Will Hurd in San Antonio. They all have tough races. O'Rourke, if he brings more Democrats to the polls, especially in these urban areas, it can help down-ballot Democrats. The Democrats are excited about the prospect of O'Rourke. being sort of like a Pied Piper. It's like 2008, the Obama at the top of the ticket helped a lot of other Democrats down ballot.
Gromer Jeffers of the Dallas Morning News, thank you.